All right, guys, welcome back to a quick video. We're not going to be standing in the garage talking for this one. I'm going to take you for a ride. I'm just going to ride around real quick, and I want you to hear the factory exhaust before I upgrade the exhaust. So this is an ERay, and the ERays come with active valve, the upgraded exhaust. So the rear end is the full 495, and the front is the 160. So if you have a Stingray, you have to add the performance exhaust. But with the ERay, it comes with the performance exhaust, everything already here. So we're going to take a quick ride, and I'm going to let you listen to the factory exhaust before I do any kind of changes or anything. And you tell me what you think about the factory exhaust. Yeah, tell me what you think about it. Because I posted a video recently. I'm getting ready to start modifying the car. Recording this video, the exhaust it hasn't been done. So I want you to hear the factory exhaust before I rip it out of here. This is just no talking, just me riding with the factory exhaust, and you get to hear how it sounds. right, guys, we are back at the house and let's talk about what just happened. So first things first, I want to point out that if you have a 24 ERay, you're getting all of the sound inside the car in addition to the rear engine when you're driving this car. If you accelerate in a 24, you're getting that loud supercharger like whine, plus you get the sound of the engine in the rear. With the 25 models, I noticed this is different because on my 24, I could hear all of that electric sound inside the car when I accelerate. Now you can barely hear it. It's like non-existent. Maybe if I hit it and I'm going 70 or 65 and I hit it, it's really loud inside the car. Now you just hear exhaust and engine on the 25 models. So I'm sure it's gonna be like that on the 26 as well. I don't know what happened. I don't know if Chevy did a survey or something like that and people came back and said, I hate it. I don't know, or they just did a study, a private study. I don't know, but personally, I feel like this is what made the ERay by having that sound on at all times. I actually didn't mind it at all. I thought it made it very eclectic and it was very nice. That's my personal opinion on it. It didn't bother me at all. Not at all. I really like that sound. Yeah, but it's gone now. I'm sad. Yeah, it's gone. So they've opted to take it away. That's just a part of getting the 25 now, I guess. So I'm not that bummed out because the car is still really fast. You still got all the ERay stuff inside the screen and everything. So it's really fire. So as I pointed out notes in the driving portion, I left from right here in stealth mode. And you can see I already had the top down. And I clipped the mic to the back bumper back there. I had the mic clipped to the back bumper. And I didn't want to talk during this time, so I just put the mic back there and I didn't hook up my second mic so you can hear me. I want you to hear just the car. And even if the mic was clipped on my lapel or up close on my chest, it still would sound good. It just you might not be able to pick up every note. So also when I left the house, I left the house in my mode. And in my mode, I have my settings set to sound up for engine all the way. And then the other settings, I just have different settings on there. Steering is in sport, suspension is in sport. There's different settings. So, but the sound for engine is up, it's all the way up. And I left the house and maybe the first half of the driving, or the first time I looped the block, that was in my mode with my sound up for track exhaust. But then a little bit through that before the second lap around, I switched to track mode. And then you get like the backfires and the burbles and stuff like that when you're downshifting. It happens. It happens actually on a Stingray as well. On my Stingray, it did the little burbles and backfires when I'll be in track mode and I downshift. But that's the car. This is what this car sounds like with the factory exhaust. Now, I've already gotten some of your suggestions on the previous video with Borla, AWE, and some other ones that you guys said to pick out for the exhaust. But as you can see right now, at the recording of this video, because truthfully, I'm actually recording this video right after. It's actually 2 days later from the other video, but the parts aren't on yet. The car's not lowered yet. That's all happening this weekend at the recording of this video. But I'll give the next video, you'll see the car probably lowered, and I'll give you an update on it. But I'm gonna get this video out before that so you can kind of see the difference. But nonetheless, that's the factory exhaust before I do anything. That is just the factory exhaust. And I honestly think it sounds good, folks. It's just a little quiet when you're driving. When you get on it, it sounds really good, but it's not as loud as what I can say for a Mustang. I still like the Mustang factory active exhaust better than the Chevy active factory exhaust. I like it way better. Man, that sun peaked up. You see the sun peak up over there? But yeah, I still like the Mustang factory exhaust versus the Chevy factory exhaust. This is their performance exhaust, and the performance exhaust on the Ford Mustang sounds better. And then with the Mustang, you can just put an X-pipe on there and it sounds amazing. I paid $100 to get that X-pipe put on. For this car, if I want to do any kind of X-pipe or done, it's going to be forever. I'm gonna have to take the whole bumper's got to come off. I got to get another exhaust, full exhaust. It's kind of a mess. But nonetheless, that is a quick drive along, ride along with me, factory exhaust. Tell me what you think about how it sounds. I want to get your honest opinion before I swap it out. There are some people out there that don't modify exhausts. I do. Pretty much all my other cars had a modified exhaust back in the day. And I do plan on modifying this car a lot more than I did the other ERay and a lot more than my 23 Stingray. So it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.